Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and it's time for another Beat Map Batrep.
We work so you can play. MiniWarGaming's Beat Map Batrep.
Today I am playing against Cory, down all the way from Petawawa, although originally from Niagara Falls.
Yep.
So kind of returning home on vacation, decides to come in and play against us. You'll probably see some battle reports against Dave and some more against me. He's coming in another day. So we're going to be playing lots of 40k today. Never mind. I was going to keep going with the rhymes with A, but
I couldn't help you.
Yeah, not very good at rhyming. Anyway, today we are going to be playing, wow, that's really annoying, Necrons versus Blood Angels. And so we're going to be playing on a wonderful gaming table with a mat has been provided by Frontline Gaming, as you'll see in just a second. We'll take a look at that. But we're playing 1,500 points, and I'm going to be playing some Necrons a little different than the way I normally play. I'm trying them out a little different, lots of troops, and we'll see how that works out. And we have kind of an elite force of Blood Angels coming to try trying to drop pod in and smack them up and see if they can get them destroyed. So let's take a look at the armies as well as the scenario. On this side we have Cory's 1,500 points of Blood Angels. Like I said, a very elite force being led by Mephiston, a level 3 psyker. He's already rolled for his powers in Biomancy, and he knows Enfeeble, Endurance, and Warp Speed, and of course Smite because it's the Primaris power. Did not roll Iron Arm, which is the one that he wanted, but still got some pretty good combinations there. And we've got a min squad of just regular Marines, and they purchased a Land Raider Redeemer. That's the
Crusader.
Sorry, Crusader. I always get those mixed up. We got the Hurricane Bolters, Multi-Melta, and the Assault Cannon. But they're actually going to be riding inside of a Storm Raven. So a nice anti-air gunship. And then Mephiston's going to hide behind the Land Raider and jump inside of that for his personal transport. So he gets a Land Raider all to himself. So that's quite roomy. And then we have a Furiosa Dreadnought with a Bloodclaw, Melta, and what is it called? Frag
Cannon and Magna Grapple.
Frag Cannon and Magna Grapple. And he is going to be riding a drop pod. And we got a unit of Stern Guard. They've just got 4 Combi Meltas in there, and they'll be riding a drop pod. And then we have 8 Death Company with a Power Fist on the Sergeant, and a level 2 Librarian with his axe, and they'll be riding in a drop pod. So lots of transportation for everybody. And of course we'll be seeing those drop pods coming in, some of them turn 1. On this side you have my 1,500 points of Necrons, and I did something that I've never done before, and that's bring full squads of warriors. Normally I bring like 10-man squads and stick them in Ghost Arcs, or I don't bring them at all. But this time I thought I just want to bring max squads of warriors just to try them out. So we got 2 groups of 20. They each brought a Ghost Arc. They can't ride in it, but they're still allowed to bring it. They can't ride in it until they're reduced to 10. But the Ghost Arc is additional firepower and gets to heal them as they die as well. And we have 2 Annihilation Barges. And leading the entire thing is an Overlord with a War Scythe, Resurrection Orb, and Phase Shifter, and Phylactery. And he's been upgraded to Pharaon because he's joining a group of Immortals with their Gauss Blasters. So those are rapid fire, but with Pharaon it gives them Relentless, so they'll be able to charge if they want to after they shoot. And they are going to be riding in a Night Scythe. So we'll have a flyer on my end too. And then we have a Necron Lord just with a Resurrection Orb, just to make these particular warriors last that much longer. We'll be playing on this table. We're going to be playing Contact Lost. That's the name of the mission, the Maelstrom mission. So we got 6 tactical objectives, which we are counting as terrain that provides 4-up cover and is difficult if you try to go over it. This gaming mat, of course, provided by frontlinegaming.org. And yes, that was a product placement, but it's awesome. I really like it. It's kind of like mouse pad material, where it's just really durable, it's waterproof, and it looks really good, I have to say. And they have a bunch of different ones. If you go to frontlinegaming.org, you can find space ones, crater ones, city ones, desert ones, snow ones. There's a lot of choices. And I'm assuming they're going to be coming out with new ones as well. So go check that out. And thank you to Frontline Gaming for providing that. So we're going to be playing this table, and Contact Loss is basically at the first turn you just have 1 tactical objective card that you draw. But starting in turn 2, at the beginning of your turn you draw a number of cards equal to how many objectives you currently hold. So it really changes how you have to think, because now you have to hold objectives even if you don't have a card that tells you to. And you also need to think about stopping your opponent from holding objectives so that he doesn't get to draw too many cards. Otherwise it becomes a runaway victory. We did all our rolling and everything, and I have this side of the table. And Cory is going to deploy first on his side, and then we'll determine after that who has first turn. Our Warlord traits For Cory, he rolled the strategic trait that he gets to try to pin up to 3 units after we're all deployed, which will have to be the 2 units of warriors, because I only have 2 units that are pinnable on the table at the beginning of turn 1. And mine, I rolled in the tactical objectives, or tactical warlord traits, and I got the one where the warlord, if he ever scores an objective where it's actually capturing one of these 6, then he gets an extra point for doing so, so that's nice. And night fighting is going to happen for first turn, as we see the deployment. So we have our 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 6 right there. So let's wait for the Blood Angels to deploy, and let's get going. So we are all deployed, red versus blue. We got a Land Raider and Mephiston, and he's going to take on all the Necrons. Thankfully he's got some reinforcements that'll be coming on, some of them even turn 1 and drop pods. And then the Necrons are deployed over here, just huge groups of warriors just sitting on the objectives, with Ghost Arcs helping out, and then the Annihilation Barges. I faced it this way because he could drop pods and Meltas right here, so I just don't want to hand him over the rear armor of my guys. So you're going to choose to go first?
I think I'm going to need to go first here.
I will try to steal the initiative then, and I fail. Blood Angels, turn 1. So beginning of turn 1, he draws a tactical objective.
If my fingers would work, I'd get it out of there.
And it is Secure Objective 1. And of course he has to draw one that's deep in my enemy territory. But he does have drop pods, so we'll see. Drop pod full of Death Company and the Librarian. Oh, a little further back.
You're scattering 8 inches.
So this is going to get reduced so it doesn't go inside that building.
Over here.
And they're going to pile out. Now the drop pod, thankfully, is now holding that objective and counts as a troop choice. Although the Death Company, as much as their troop choices, have a rule that they're never allowed to hold objectives. So that kind of sucks for them. But the Librarian can. So I guess he can hold objectives.
Yeah.
And the Dreadnought is going to try to drop in right here.
On target.
He gets on target.
For this, sorry.
He's going to come out right here. One thing that we forgot is at the beginning he was supposed to choose 3 units to pin with his Warlord trait. So there's only 2 units that he can pin. So pinning test on these guys, leadership 10. Oh, that's a scatter die. So pinning. Nope. And pinning. No. Too bad. Mephiston will embark on the Land Raider. Psychic phase. 3, and then you have a level 2 and a level 3.
Yeah.
So you get to add 5, and I get to add 0. Librarian's going to cast Prescience on his own unit.
Using 4 dice.
He needs 2 to succeed. Oh, and he perils right away, but he does succeed. Perils of the warp table. 6.
Hey!
Oh, that might be good.
Yeah.
So leadership check on 10. If he fails, he takes a wound. If he passes,
He
gets Smash, a 3+ Invuln, and Armor Bane, and Flesh Bane. So he's awesome. Now he's going to cast 4 Warning on himself, which gives them a 4-up Invuln, and he needs 1. He's gotten 1 so far.
I got 1 anyway.
Well, you need to see how many you get, though, so I know how many I have to...
That's true.
I'm going to try Deny, and I do not. Shooting phase, going to flat out the Land Raider. Just wants to get Mephiston up there as fast as possible. He's going to start by targeting the Ghost Arc with the what's it called? The frag cannon?
Yes.
And he's going to cover the Ghost Arc, but he's also going to hit 5 of the warriors. Now there's 2 of these, so 10 warrior hits and 2 on the Ghost Arc. Strength 6, AP nothing, so 2s to wound. So we got 9 wounds. It has rending as well, but he did not manage to roll any 6s, unfortunately. So 4-up armor save. So we've got 5 down. So we take the 5 closest. 3, 4, 5. And I'm just going to put them over here because they might stand back up.
Yep.
And 2 hits on the vehicle. He needs 6s to rend. Unfortunately, nothing. He also has a Magna Grapple, which is Strength 8 AP 2, and if he hits and does not destroy it, he pulls the vehicle towards him. 3s to hit. Oh, a miss. And lastly, he has a Melta. Nice close range. Oh, he needed Prescience.
Yeah, definitely.
Snapfire the Stormbolter into the warriors, because why not?
I don't think they have Snapfire anymore.
So just double check the rule, because somebody had pointed out before that when a drop pod arrives, it has to snapfire everything. But the rules in 7th edition are when a vehicle deep strikes, it counts as moving combat speed, which means it can fire 1 weapon at full ballistic skill, which means those are 2 hits. 4s to wound. 2 wounds. 4-up armor. And 1 dies.
Right.
Stormbolter into these warriors. 2 shots hitting on 3s. 2 hits. 1 with 4-up armor. They're fine. Rapid firing their bolters into these warriors. Hitting on 3s. They do have Prescient, so they get to re-roll. That's better. All but 1 hit. And 4 is to wound. That's a bunch of wounds. 4 up armor save. Ooh, only 3 go down. Can't see this guy, so it'll be these 3.
Okay.
Almost had a bit of a mistake there. He's going to fire the bolt pistol, but he was almost out of range. He does have Fleshbane because he became a super psycher. That's a hit, and he wounds on 2s. That's a wound. I still have a 4 up armor save. Got it.
I got that one.
I mean, for the points.
Oh.
This is the end of Blood Angels turn 1. Oh, wait, we got a leadership check here, and we got some reanimation. What am I thinking? Now, these guys, they've lost enough that they have to make a morale check. If they fall back, they're dead. Leadership 10. Ooh, thank goodness. We've got 6 guys down, and we have a resurrection orb, so we have a 4+, they reanimate. So only 2 get back up. So I'll put them right here. Then we have 3 reanimation rolls here. They get up on a 5+. And we got 1. This one is mostly a 4. So 1 stands back up. So that is the end of turn 1 for Blood Angels. They did manage to come up and contest this objective because this does count as a troop choice, and he is...
That one is not.
Oh, that one's not a troop choice.
That's an elite one. This is a troop
That's a troop choice. That's right. So he doesn't have this one. This is my objective right now, which won't matter yet unless I draw the one that's secure objective 3, but he is holding this objective. And then this one might be close to that one, but we'll see at the beginning of his next turn to see what they have, because the number of objectives that he holds matters for the beginning of the second turn for how many cards he's going to draw. Necrons, turn 1. So at the beginning of the Necron movement phase, I can repair some guys. So I'm going to have this one repair these ones. I get D3 guys no matter what, but on a 1, I take a glancing hit, no saves allowed. He's fine. So D3 guys, 1. So this group is still down 3. And this one will heal this group as well. On a 1, he takes a glancing hit. Nope. And then he heals D3. 3. That brings them back up to their full strength. So they're back up to their full strength of 20. They can't go above their starting strength. And I forgot I got to draw a tactical objective. Turn 1. Overwhelming firepower. Score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was completely destroyed during the shooting phase. I might be able to do that. If you completely destroy 3 or more enemy units, then I get D3 victory points instead. I doubt I'll do that. Alright, these Necrons are being bold because I want to put maximum firepower into that squad of Death Company. Try to take them down as much as possible.
You do.
This Ghost Ark is going to advance just to here. So he has a fire arc on them and a fire arc over there. These guys' main objective is to kill this Dreadnought, because if it gets in close combat with me... Well, he lost his arm! Reanimate! Reanimate! Get some glue! Anyways, if he gets in close combat with me, then these guys will be useless for the rest of the game. This Ghost Ark is going to move out to here. See if it gets lucky against either of these vehicles. Just going to move these guys at cruising speed because they don't really have any targets anyways. This one will just kind of move to here. Psychic phase, done! Now we're in the shooting phase. Going to fire as many of these guys as possible into the Death Company. 34 shots, 17 guys in rapid fire range, hitting on 3s. That looks actually really good. I don't see a lot of 1s and 2s. There's a note on the mat. These dice just slide so nicely on it. And then we need 4s to wound. Oh, okay. Nah, it's hard to say. Looks about right.
Oh.
Because the Librarian is the same save as everybody, we're just going to roll them all, and then he'll look out, sir, and he'll get to the Librarian. It's faster that way. Oh! Only fails 3! Feel no pain. Oh! Only 2 die. These are the closest. Yeah, that could have gone better. But that is like, what, they have like 5 attacks and a charge each?
4.
Just 4? Don't they have rage?
They have bolters.
Oh, you get bolters.
They're
That's
going to shoot relentlessly and then assault.
Insult. This squad is going to try to take down this Dreadnought. 40 rapid fire shots, hitting on 3s. Come on, baby. Not bad. And then they auto glance on 6s, and he has 3 hull points. So I need to get at least 3 of them because he is stealthed right now from night fighting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 up save. You need to roll 3 of them. 1. Dreadnought is wrecked. So that is first blood, and it scores me a victory point for getting my tactical objective. I'm going to fire this side of the Ghost Ark into the Death Company. So rapid fire, 10 shots, hitting on 3s. And 8 hit. And then wounding on 4s. So 4 wounds. 3 up save. Oh, he fails 3 of them! Feel no pain! Oh, the same number of guys die! from 5 shots instead of 17. Isn't that the way it is, though? Duke. It's definitely not statistical. Apparently I say that a lot, so I got to keep it up. And then these 5 will rapid fire into the drop pod. These will be snap firing because I did move, so I only get 1 weapon at full ballistic skill. So nothing. And this one is going to fire at the drop pod and land raider, but I'm going to do the full ballistic skill shot at the land raider just in case I get lucky. 3s to hit. Yeah. All right, I need 4 to 5 6s. I get none. And then snap firing against the drop pod. 6s to hit. 1 hit. 6 to glance. 1 glance. 3 up cover because he has a 4 up ruins plus stealth. 1 glance it is. He's down to 2 hull points. Gonna flat out this guy, so just move him to here. I won't be doing any assaulting, and these guys are fearless, so they don't have to take a morale check. And so that is the end of turn 1 altogether. So the current score is actually 2-0 for Necrons because I got first blood, and I also scored my tactical objective, which was to kill something in the shooting phase. I didn't kill 3 things though, so I don't get D3, but I'm okay with that. And so far, there's still more reserves coming in for the Blood Angels. We have a drop pod and also a Storm Raven full of Assault Marines. So there's still lots more firepower coming in, and hopefully this small squad of guys can really stand up against them because the Death Company are pretty awesome once they get in close combat. But the loss of the Dreadnought's a big deal because it makes them lose a lot of this board control right here, as this is an elite drop pod, so it does not contest that objective. As we go into Blood Angels, turn 2. So start off with the reserves. Storm Raven, yes. And the drop pod on a 3+ as well, yes to both.
All right.
And also at the beginning of his turn, he gets to draw new objectives. He gets to draw up to, he should have as many tactical objectives as objectives that he holds, and he currently holds that one and this one. And he already has 1 tactical objective card, so he gets to draw 1 more. So the next one is Domination. Oh no. Score D3 plus 3 victory points if you control every objective marker on the table at the end of your turn.
It's going to be a tough one.
I think you'll probably be discarding that one at the end of your turn.
Probably.
Drop pod full of Stern Guard with their combi meltas. Right where he wants it.
All right, they're going to just jump out here.
So combi melted Stern Guard. Got 3 combi meltas in there.
4.
4 combi meltas in there.
Yeah.
Storm Raven's going to fly on right here. It's actually going to fly him up to here. Dangerous trading test on him as he's trying to move through. Yep, he's fine. Because he's a little too big to fit through here. He's just going to try to fit as well as he can. And Mephiston's going to jump out. He's going to take on this whole armored area by himself. Well, I guess he's got the Stern Guard helping out. Death Company moving forward. They got Relentless, so they can rapid fire and then charge in.
Knocking stuff over.
As long as they don't lose anybody to Overwatch. That would suck. Psychic Phase! Rolls a 4, so he gets 9, and I get 4. Mephiston's going to cast Warp Speed on himself. Warp Charge 1 needs a 4+. And he got 2.
Yep.
I will not try to deny that. Now he's going to cast Prescience on himself, I'm guessing, on the squad
there, yeah.
All right, he needs 2. Oh! Not a 1. Well, there was a 1, but you know what I meant. Yep. And then he's going for Endurance on Mephiston. He needs 2 4+.
No.
And he fails it. These guys are going to rapid fire into the Warriors. Throwing the bolt pistol at the same time because he's not going to be too far away. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. Got 5 wounds. 4 up armor. 4 go down. Oh! So we'll take the closest. 1, 2, 3... It's probably about the same. So this one. 4. 2 missiles firing into the Ghost Arc. Strength 8, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. And then 5 to glance. Nothing. Multi-melta, twin linked, hitting on 3s. Oh, reroll. Okay. So strength 8, but because he's within half distance, he gets 2d6 armor penetration against 13, so he needs to roll 5 to glance, and he rolls a 7. That's a pen. No cover, so is it AP1 on the melta?
AP1.
So it's +3 because it's open top. So 5. So weapon destroyed. So he's lost his quantum shielding because it was a penetrating hit, so now he's armor 11 all around, so it'll be easier to kill next shot. And then he loses one of these weapons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he loses the ones on the right. So it's down, he's down to 3 hull points. And then Power of the Machine Spirit firing the assault cannons into this guy, the Annihilation Bard. 4 shots, twin linked, hitting on 3s. Only 1 hit, but it is twin linked. And 3 hits. Strength 6 rending, so he needs 6s. Unfortunately, nothing. No. Storm Bolter into these guys, 2 shots, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. Reroll, that's cocked. Nothing.
Yep.
Stormbolt turned to them as well. 2 shots, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Winning on 4s. Nothing. Stern Guard are going to use all 4 of their combi meltas. They only get 1 shot at their melta for the entire game. 4 shots, hitting on 3s. Oh, 3 hits. So 3 hits, 2d6 armor penetration, 5 to glance. That's a pen, a glance, and a pen. So 2 pens plus 3. This needs a 4 higher. Oh, no, 6s. So immobilized. So because he suffered 2 immobilized results, the second immobilized result takes away an additional hull point. So that means 4 hull points in total, because 1 glance, 2 pens, and then the additional immobilized, which means it is wrecked. So then the Land Raider will fire its multi-melta at melta range against the other Annihilation Barge and hits. 2d6. Oh, it's just a glance. And I'm sorry, I should have declared this before I started rolling, but we always forget. I am going to be jinking. So although I think I'd get a 4 up anyways, but I'm just going to declare a jink. So 4 up, nothing. So glance, he's down to 2 hull points. You know, Cory just came up with he said that a really good way we could do that rule is that the person shooting should ask the person if they want to jink. And if they don't ask, then after they roll to hit, the player can they can actually choose a jink after that. That way it's not like, I'm shooting, oh, you can't jink.
Yeah, exactly.
Assault Cannon, hitting on 3s. And it's twin link, so you get to reroll the 1. 4 hits. 6s, because it's only strength 6, but it is rending. And it doesn't get any. And the Plasma Pistol from Mephiston, just see if you can take him out, and he misses. Right? So he's actually Ballistic Skill 5, so that was a hit. So strength 7, nothing. Needed a 6 to glance. End of the shooting phase. Reanimation for these 4. It's not enough for a leadership check. 5 up reanimation. 1 gets back up. I'll put him at the back. Declaring an assault right here, I will Overwatch. So we have 8 guys who can see him in their rapid fire range, so 16 shots hitting on 6s. Wow, not a single 6. Right. These are 3-inch charge, no double ones. He got 6. Because it's a solid terrain, so it's not difficult. Yep. So in they go. Rarg.
I guess you go over here somewhere.
And Mephiston's going to declare a charge. He's within 2. So it's going to move right there. Okay. Start with this one.
He's got a fist as well.
Oh, he's initiative 1, so is a librarian, so we have these 3 who will be attacking. So 12 attacks. He's weapon skill 5, so hitting on 3s. Good solid hit. And then he's furious charge. He's strength 5, wounding on 3s. 5 wounds. AP nothing on his weapons, so I have my 4-up armor. Ooh, so 3 die. Let me take the nearest, and that will matter because it'll change how many guys I can get into combat. Alright, so I pile in. Already pre-measured this, so I know how many will be in. So these guys will be in, but these 4 will not. I'm still going to pile them in. Ready to take the pain of 8 attacks from Necron Warriors, hitting on 4s. 3 hits, watch out. Hitting on 4s. Hey, got a wound. Yep, save. Ah, he made it. So Power Fist piles in, and Librarian is already in. 4 attacks from the Death Company Power Fist guy, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. 2's no saves. Oh no! Double 1! Oh, you need to make them run. If you don't make them run, they're just going to stand back up and stay there forever.
I want to make them run in your turn.
And the Librarian. 4 attacks from the Librarian, hitting on 4s. And he's winning on 4s.
The axe is +1, so...
Oh, so 3's then. And 2 dead. There you go. To take it closest to guys at initiative 1. So it'll be these 2. I lose combat by 5, but Cory doesn't want me to run because he doesn't want to be able to be shot at. Not that there's much to shoot at him. I guess there's a big squad right there, and I could just move that. So I need a leadership 5 or less. Sorry, you did not get your wish. So immediately these 5 cannot reanimate. And then we do an initiative roll-off. My initiative 2 and his 4. We both roll the die and add it. You got 6, and I got 7. I actually got away. But I am 10 inches away from the board edge. I run 6 inches. These guys are going to move back 6 inches. And they're not below 25% strength, so they'll easily regroup next turn, although they'll know we just snap firing. But, importantly, I don't think I'm going to be holding that objective anymore. D6 inch consolidate, 4, and I just measured it. I'm just out of 3 inches with my Ghost Arc.
So we might as well cheat.
I got nowhere else to go. And that'll also hide them a bit from this other large group who could start firing at them. So Mephiston is warp speeded right now, so he's got +3 attacks. His base 4, +1 for the weapons, +1 for charge. He's got 9 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Good solid hit, 7 hits. He's glancing on 5s. I got 2 hull points left. Oh, and he gets 2 pens and a glance. Open top, so +1, and does not explode.
Down.
So it did go down, so it's a lot less firepower. Smoke. And that is the end of Blood Angel's turn 2. He had 2 objectives. One was to get number 1, and one was to get all of them, which actually, he's not too far from getting all of them, which is kind of funny. He's got this one, and this one, and that one, because the Librarian will hold it. But it does not have this one or that one. So he'll have the point, which brings the score up to 2-1, and you're going to throw away the other one, right?
Yeah, I'm going to discard the other card here.
Yeah, just so that he can get more next turn. As we go into Necrons, turn 2. At this point, I only hold 1 objective, so I only get to draw 1 card, as opposed to 3 that I was holding before. My one new one is Secure Objective 5. So objective number 5 is right here, which is currently being held by the Land Raider, which is a troop choice, so I'll have to destroy the Land Raider and get some troops on there to hold it. I have 1 unit in reserves, the Immortal. The Immortals and the Night Scythe, and they are coming in. The Night Scythe is going to fly on here. It's 18 inches, because it wants to take down that guy. And he's allowed to go within an inch of my guys. He's an inch away from the drop pod, and that's just terrain now, so we're good. And he's going to teleport out the Immortals right here. I actually can't just place them there. I have to disembark like normal, so I'm going to do a difficult terrain test. 6 inches. So they're going to disembark over here. The 6 inch will allow me to get them up on top of here too. And then the Ghost Ark can get out of their way so they can lay down some fire on those Death Company. And the Overlord is with this group, and he's got Mind Shackle Scarabs, Resurrection Orb, War Scythe, Phase Shifter, and I believe he has a Phylactery as well. I'll have to double check that last one though. Regroup, Leadership 10. They regroup. These guys are going to regroup this way. They'll be snap firing. I'm not going to move towards the objective because his guys are actually perfectly positioned to stop me from getting within 3 inches of the objective. So there's no point in me just getting closer to them. I'm just going to pivot the Annihilation Barge. He's going to stay still. Scratch that. He's going to move. I forgot. I'm going to be firing at the flyer. So I'm going to snap fire everything anyway, so it doesn't matter if he was to move 6 inches or 12 inches. And the Ghost Ark's just going to move over to here. Let's get out of the way of the Immortals. And, oh wait, hey, look at that! I just grabbed the objective. Look at me, I'm smart.
There we go.
Yeah, I did that by accident, totally. These warriors are just going to move a little closer. And it'll just kind of, I don't know what they're going to shoot at yet. But I'll take any targets of opportunity that kind of come to them. They don't have any really good targets because of all this terrain. Psychic phase, done. Shooting phase, we'll start with the flyer into the flyer. Obviously sky firing. He's declaring a jink.
I am declaring to jink.
Oh, I didn't offer. So you could have waited till after I fired. But
Well, I know I'm going to jink anyway, and I don't have target anyway. I have to fly 18 inches.
that's
so-
true. You'd have to hover in order to get a target. And all my
might as
guys are
well
right
jink.
here. Yeah, all right. He's jinking. So I got 4 shots, twin linked. Hitting on 3s. There we go. And 6s are 3 hits, so I get to add 2 more. So 6 out of 4 hits. 7 versus armor 12. 5's the glance. 2 pens. 4 up jink. Oh, he gets both of them. Oh. Well, at least you'll be snap firing, right?
jinking's for.
Yeah, no kidding. It does arc, but it won't hurt that vehicle, and these guys are not within 6. And then this Annihilation Barge will also open fire into it. It'll fire the same weapon that it has, the twin-linked Tesla Destructor. But it'll be snap firing.
Jinking.
Hit. Yeah, well, yeah. You don't, at this point, I don't think you can stop jinking. Hitting on 6s. 1 hit so far, twin-linked. So this 1 becomes 3 hits. 5's to glance. There's another pen. Cover 3. Oh, no, not that one. He's not open top, so this can kill him if I roll an immobilized and then he rolls a 1 or a 2, but not likely. 2. So it is shaken.
You count it up or
So
down.
he's down to 2 hull points. And then the underbarrel gun will fire its 2 strength 6 shots. And it's not twin linked, but snap firing. Nothing. So the guys inside, because it got shaken, need to take a leadership test. And if they fail it, they'll be snap firing next turn. They're fine. Gonna snap fire, because they did just regroup this turn. They're gonna rapid fire into the Death Company. 20 rapid fires, hitting on 6. That 1 drop on the floor. 4 is to wound. 2 wounds. 3 up armor. Oh, he fails 1, but feel no pain. Feel no pain. Feel no pain.
Oh,
Oh, he feels the pain. Plus this guy goes down. Ooh.
they're backpacks.
Rapid fire the vehicle, the Ghost Ark into them. Rapid firing, 3s to hit, 10 shots. Not bad, 7 hits. 4 is to wound. 4 wounds. 3 up armor. 1 wound, but there's feel no pain. Oh, he feels the pain. Another 1 goes down. Not the Librarian though, thankfully. Then all the Immortals except for this guy will rapid fire into them. 18 shots hitting on 3s. These are strength 5, so they're winning on 3s. So lots of wounds. 3 up armor on everything. Oh, now he makes them all. Feel no pain? Oh, he still feels the pain though, so one guy goes down. These guys are not going to worry about those 2. I'm hoping that just the fact that there's 2 left will finish them off in Overwatch or something. And they're going to fire at this drop pod. 20 shots, hitting on 3s. Ooh, lots of 1s and 2s. Auto glancing on 6s. Oh, just 1. 5 up cover. Oh, and he saves it. So that was the end of my shooting phase. I can't assault with these guys even though they're relentless because they just came out of a transport. And so that is really it. And these guys can't assault, well, duly because they rapid fired and because they just regrouped as well. So right now my objective is secure objective 5, which I obviously did not get. So I'm actually going to toss it because I'm obviously concentrating my forces over here, which is far away from over there. And I have a funny feeling he's going to start moving this way, so I'm going to have a lot to go through to get there. So beginning of Blood Angel's turn 3, he owns 3 objectives. So he gets to draw 3 cards because he currently has none. See what they are. Blood and Guts. So kill something in the assault phase. Secure objective 5, which you already have. And number 3. So objective number 5 is here. So as long as he keeps something back there, he'll get it. Number 3, that's going to be harder. He won't be able to get that this turn, I don't think. And then Blood and Guts is kill something in the assault phase. That might be hard this phase as well, but we'll see. The Storm Raven's going to drop into hover mode. Because he has some passengers he wants to get out of there. And he can drop them out, even in his zooming mode because he has a special rule. But he wants them to be able to charge. These guys are going to run out over here. He has the objective right now that if he kills somebody in close combat, he gets a victory point. And right now the score is 2-1, although if he maintains his line breaker, it will be 2-2. And I'm going to have a hard time getting more cards because I'm sitting back just on 2 objectives. Sternguard are moving forward. Remember, he wants objective 5 and 3, but this one's being held by troops. So he's got to shoot the troops off before he can take it. Fissen's going to move forward as well.
He's going to pivot this way.
He wants to keep objective number 5 because that's currently his objective. Second phase. I get 2 and you get 7. Librarian's going to cast Forewarning on the Storm Raven, get him a 4-up invuln. He's 1. And he gets 3. I don't have enough dice to dispel that or deny that. And he's going to attempt to cast Prescience on himself with 3 dice. Needs 2 though. Yeah, that should
happen anyway.
That should totally be a perils, but it's not. Twin linked Melta into the Night Scythe, snap firing, but is twin linked. Miss, reroll, miss. Assault cannons into the Night Scythe, snap firing, nothing yet, but it is twin linked, so I guess to reroll. Nothing. He's not going to fire his missiles because he's snap firing right now. It'd be a waste. Storm bolters into Immortals because why not? 1 hit, 2 hits, winning on 4s. 1 wound. If armor save, they're good. Stormbolter! 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 1 wound, 4-up save. Takes a wound, 1 goes down. Stormbolter, 2 shots. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 1 wound. 4-up armor. 1 more goes down. Hey, why not, right?
Yeah.
These guys are going to use Hellfire ammunition, which is poison 2+. Rapid fire against these guys. So 8 shots in total, hitting on 3s. Nice hit. Wounding on 2s, AP 5. And we got 5 wounds. 4-up armor. 2 more go down.
Hurricane Bolter.
So Hurricane Bolter right here onto the Warriors. 3 shots, twin lengths, 3 hits. 2 wounds. 4-up armor. 1 more goes down. Oh, I think that might push them off the objective. We'll see. And the Melta shot, hit on 3s. That's a hit and winning on 2, no save. Oh, he has a 1. The Machine Spirit, the Assault Cannon, snap firing at the Night Scythe, hitting on 6s. And then Twin Link. 1 hit on a 5. Nothing. I guess I was supposed to declare if I was going to jink or not.
Oh, yeah.
But
right.
I honestly wouldn't have, just because it's an Assault Cannon. Plasma Pistol from Mephiston, hitting on 2s. Oh, he gets hot. 2-up armor save, though. Oh, he takes a wound. Brings him down to 4 wounds. So reanimation on these guys. He did not kill enough for a morale check. He needed 1 more. 4+ reanimation. Oh, 4 of them stand back up. And obviously I'm going to put them out here so that they're holding that objective for sure. In the assault phase, he's declaring an assault with these guys, which I will overwatch. 20 shot, snap firing, hit on 6s. 3 hits. Winning on 4s. 1 wound. He's fine. So it's a 6-inch charge through difficult terrain, so he's going to need to roll an 8. Ooh.
That is not an 8.
No fleet on these guys?
They do not have fleet.
Alright, so they're done. And these guys will declare charge. They need a 4-inch charge. And they got 8. Man, he could have switched those two around. And they're in. The Fiston's going to declare charge 11 inches with fleet. Oh, he's going to have to reroll both of them. Number 2. Nope. Since you see that 4. 8-inch charge. So Assault Phase, he's both Initiative 1 with their unwieldy weapons. So I will pile in and beat the snot out of them. You watch this. 10 attacks, hitting on 4s. Oh, that's a solid hit. Wounding on 4s. Everybody's 3 up saves, we can just roll them all. 2 wounds. So feel no pain on this guy, 1 at a time. For the first one, no, so he's dead. And then he takes a wound. Then he gets to strike back.
Let's hope.
He's attacking back with 4 attacks, hitting on... Oh, what's his weapon skill? Weapon skill 5, so hitting on 3s. Oh no! One hit, no saves. Okay, he does kill 1. So it ties up the combat. So I just pile in. Actually, you would pile in first, and then I would pile in. And he's dead.
Good.
And then reanimation protocol, 5+. This guy's dead. So the end of Blood Angels, turn 3. He has objective 5, which is one of his tactical objectives, brings his score up to 2. If we count Line Breaker, we'll start counting Line Breaker now, so up to 3. He just might lose that. We don't know. So, and he did not get objective 3 yet, and he did not kill something in close combat yet. So the score is 3-2 for the Blood Angels. Are you going to discard any of your tactical objectives? You've got number 5, so you just get rid of that one anyways. Do you want to get rid of Blood and Guts, or try to get objective number 3?
I will get rid of number 3, I think.
You're not going to try to get number 3? Too many guys to wade through?
I'll see what else we get. Maybe I'll get lucky and get an easier one.
That's true. So beginning of my turn, Necron's turn 3, I have 2 objectives, 1, 2, so I get to draw 2 cards. Number 1, take objective 4, and Psychological Warfare, if you fail a morale, pinning, or fear test. Oh, great. And number 4 is over there, which is currently uncontested.
My needle.
Start by moving this guy just up to here. Got to stay an inch away. I go by the hull, not by the weapons, so I measure from them as well. Just to there. Difficult terrain for the Immortals. 5 inches. It's a really hard choice because I want the Immortals to re-embark on the Night Scythe so they can go after that objective, but I also really want to secure this side. And if I can take down that Storm Raven, that could make a big difference. So these guys get up, they go into rapid fire range, and then maybe even charge if they don't destroy it. We got an Armor Bane War Scythe in the back here. Maybe he can get in there. We'll find out. These guys are just going to move in, so he has to kill more guys to get them off that objective. And this is going to advance. The Night Scythe doesn't have anywhere he can go to have targets, so he's actually just going to fly off. Psychic phase over. Shooting phase. Rapid fire Immortals into the Storm Raven. 20 shots hitting on 3s. I dropped one on the floor. Auto glancing on 6s from the Gauss special rule. Oh, we got 2. Up invuln. Oh, he saves 1 and goes down to 1 hull point. Then we'll fire from the Annihilation Barge into it. Tesla Destructor, twin linked, hitting on 3s. Twin linked. Come on, get a 6. There we go. So that's 2 more. So 6 out of 4 hits. 7 versus armor 12, so 5s to glance. 1 glance. Fallen or dead. Oh, it makes it! The squad is within 6 inches. On a 6, it'll bounce to them. Nope. And on a 6, it'll bounce to them. Oh, it does. Strength 5 hits. Just 1. And on a 3, it wounds them. 3 up armor. Oh! The guy in the back dies. And then the gun underneath firing as well. Firing because I moved. Nothing. Warriors will fire into the Storm Raven. So 19 shots in total, hitting on 3s. Good number of hits. Statistically, I should get this. 6s. Only 1 6! Pinball! Oh, he makes it!
Thank God.
No! The Storm Raven survives so far. Last attempt. I'm firing, rapid firing with the Ghost Arc. Hitting him on 3s. Not too good. Auto glancing on 6s. Oh, 1 6. Pinball! Oh, you made how many of those are you gonna make? I think you saved like 5 out of 6. Holy cow. Assault phase, a 6-inch charge to get into the Storm Raven. 7. Oh. And they can charge after rapid firing because the one guy's upgraded to a Pharaon, which gives them relentless. Just so as you knows. Most important is him, because he's the only one that can hurt. So the actual assault, he'll pile in with everybody else, so he gets within his charge range, thankfully. So here we go. Got Armor Bane, Strength 7, AP 1 Armor Bane, although the AP 1 won't matter because if something gets through, then it's dead no matter what, because it's down to 1 hull point. But he does have a 4+ invulnerable save, which he seems to be good at making. 4 attacks, sitting on 3s. All right, we got 3 so far. So we need, the rear armor is 12, so I got 2d6 armor penetration. I need 5s to glance. 1, that's a pen, and a pen. You make all 3 of these, 4+. Oh, he almost makes all 3 of them. So it is destroyed, but we've got to see what happens to it.
Yep.
P1, so +2, does not blow up, so it's just wrecked. So it's wrecked. Whew, that took in my entire concentration. Everybody fired at it. And you know what? If I hadn't had everybody fire at it, that he would have survived. Yep. Although would have been immobilized, but still, that would have been crazy. And we have this fight. He's initiative 1 because of his weapon, so I get to attack first with my 9 guys. 9 attacks on 4s. 5 hits. And then 4s to wound. Oh, just 2 wounds. 3 up saves. He fails one of these, he's dead. Oh, he survives. It's back on 3s. And then wounding on 3s, no saves. 2 dead. Let's pull them from the back because they're going to be piling in anyways.
Yep.
I lost combat by 2, so leadership down to 8. And I barely make it. Reanimation on these 2 on a 5+. And one of them stands back up. That's fighting Necrons for you. And that is the end of turn 3. I unfortunately did not achieve any of my objectives because he did not have to pass any morale tests, never mind actually failed one. And I had to take objective 4, which is still all the way over there. So the score right now, because of Line Breaker, is 3-2 for the Blood Angels. I am going to choose to throw away my Psychological Warfare one, because I don't think it's likely that I'm going to make him fail a morale, pinning, or fear test. So beginning of Blood Angels, turn 4. Unfortunately, Mephiston is too far away from that one, but he does hold that objective, and he still holds that objective with that 1 drop pod. So he gets to draw 1 more card because he already has 1. So currently has Blood and Guts, which is kill something in assault, and now he has Assassinate. So score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if at least 1 enemy character was removed as a casualty during your turn. My only 2 characters are here and here, so he'll have to kill one of those. Sternguard are advancing towards objective 3, which he does need. Actually, he threw that one away, so he doesn't need that one. Although he'd still have to kill a lot of guys to get it. Fiston's going to move forward. Dangerous terrain on the Land Raider. He wants to move it over those pipes. And he's fine. He's just going to end up over there.
End up on the pipe.
These guys are going to move over to help out the Librarian. Psychic Phase! 5. Okay, so you get 10 and I get 5. Mephiston's going to cast Warp Speed on himself, and he succeeds. And what the heck, I'm going to try to negate that. I need 2 6s, and I get 1. Now Mephiston's going to cast Endurance on himself, needs 2. And he perils, but he does get 2.
Yeah.
So there's a question that we don't actually know the answer to because the rulebook is, surprise, surprise, not very clear. He casts Endurance imperiled, so does he get to feel no pain against the perils in the warp? We're going to just say yes until an FAQ says otherwise because the wording's iffy. But no, we don't have to dice off because we both can agree on this, right? Do you agree that you can feel no pain?
Sure.
All right, then we don't need to dice off.
It, I guess.
Okay, so roll on the perils table.
All right.
5. So leadership test or take a wound. He's fine, so it didn't matter. And now he'll try to cast Enfeeble, and he's a single 4+. And he got it, so they are -1 strength and toughness.
Right.
Stormbolters into the Immortals, hitting on 3s, nothing. Stormbolter into the Warriors who are enfeebled, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s now because they're only toughness 3. Nothing. Stormbolters into the Warriors, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. Can we get a trifecta here? No, we got a wound. We're up armor. Oh, never mind. He's good. And these guys will fire the Hellfire again, so 2+ to wound. 12 shots, hitting on 3s. Ooh, not good. Wounding on 2s. 5 wounds. 4 up armor. Oh! 4 die. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Hurricane Bolters into these guys. 6 shots, twin linked, hitting on 3s. 5 hits so far with twin linked. 6 hits. As I am enfeebled. 4 hits, 4 wounds. Armor. Oh! 3 more die. Don't think these warriors are going to see the end of this phase. Assault Cannon.
Yep.
4 shots on 3s. Twin linked. So four hits. 2s rending. So 4 wounds. 4 up armor. And 1 more dies.
The assault cannon might be.
And I guess it had a 4 up cover, not 4 up armor against the assault cannon. Multi-melta into the Annihilation Barge. 3s to hit. That's a hit. And then it's long range, so he needs a 5 to glance. Nothing. Morale check on these guys. Leadership 10. They're good. Reanimation protocol on 8 guys. 4 up. They stand up. So 5 out of 8 of them stand back up. So I'm going to put them over here because Mephiston's about to charge. And I want to have as many in close combat as possible. So declaring a charge here, they will overwatch. It's 26 shots, hitting on 6s. 2 hits, and wounding on 6s. Hey, 2 wounds. 2 up armor, and feel no pain. He's good. He needs a 7-inch charge. He does have fleet, though. 7-inch, that's all he needs.
Yep.
No rerolls required. So he's just going to go right here.
Thank God.
Charge right here. Don't think you're going to need to roll. 8 inches. I think you made it. You might want to measure, though.
Maybe.
There we go. Starting over here, the Assault Marines get to go first. All 4 of them attacking. 12 attacks, hitting on 3s, I think. What weapon skill are they?
Their weapon skill 4.
Then 4s to hit. And then wounding on 4s as well. 4 wounds. 4 up armor. Hey, only 1 dies. Piling in. I'm going to focus all my attacks on the Librarian. 7 attacks, sitting on 4. Oh, just 2 hits. 4s. 1 wound.
Armor.
3 up armor! Oh, the Librarian goes down! Took a lot,
terrible.
but he went down. Hey, get off. That's a tie combat, so my guy comes back on a 5 up. Nope, he's dead. So piling in. There we go. So Mephiston's going, he's got warp speed on, and he charged. He has 9 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s.
Oh, I missed one.
One of them fell on the ground. There we go. 6 hits, wounding on 2s, because he's strength 6, and they're toughness 3. So 5 dead. What? And I pile in, but only 2 guys will actually be in combat. The rest are too far back. I got 2 attacks against you. Watch out, Mephiston, hitting on 4s. Nothing. Well, combat by 5, so I have leadership down to 5 now, which I fail. It is impossible for me to get away from Mephiston because his initiative is 7 and -2. So even if I roll a 6 and he rolls a 1, he still catches me, which means this entire squad is dead, although this guy might get back up. If he does not, then he gets an extra point because one of his objectives is to kill a character. Go Mephiston. Consolidate Mephiston. 6. So either way, I'm assuming that's where you want to go. Sorry, I guess I should move him for you.
No, we'll move that up too with him.
All right. So he has Blood and Guts, which is destroy a unit, and Assassinate, which is destroy a character. Well, this character is part of that unit. So on a 4+, you don't get either.
Oh,
Of those
I wouldn't
objectives.
get either.
I know, because he
So
didn't.
He counts as the unit and the.
Well, he's part of the unit. He's not an independent character. The way the Royal Court works is that you can keep them as their own unit, or you can spread them out and attach them to units, and they become one and the same with that unit.
Okay.
It's very confuzzling. So on a 4+. Oh, he's gone! Oh no! So that's 2 points because he got both Assassinate and Blood and Guts. Oh boy! So that brings the score up
Finally
to
did it.
5-2 for Blood Angels. So at the beginning of Necron's turn 4, I only have 1 objective, but I already have a tactical objective card, so I don't get any more, and it's to take that objective. Whew, and the score is 5-2. I haven't managed to get any more. Oh wait, yeah, nope. I've only gotten 1 plus First Blood. So yeah. So I don't think I really have a chance to win this because we're already at the bottom of turn 4, and I don't think I can get enough. But I'm not giving up. I'm just going to go for what I call a moral victory. We're going to try to kill Mephiston. So the Night Scythe is going to come on first, right there. Annihilation Barge, right there. Mortals are going to move towards him, right to here. And even this guy's going to try to get on the action. Not even at rapid fire range. Psychic Phase, done. Read my mind, Mephiston. Who am I trying to kill? Stupid 2-up, 4-up saves, though. I'm going to do it anyways. Start with the Annihilation Barge. His main cannon will be the one that has the full ballistic skill, hitting on 3s, twin-linked. Alright, we got 6 out of 4 hits again. Wounding on 3s, because he's toughness 6 for some reason. He's humongous. 3 wounds. 2-up armor. Oh. Then the Tesla weapon underneath. Snap firing. Nothing. Guy's turn. Obviously not sky firing. Hitting on 3s. Twin linked. Get a 6. Well, 4 hits. I guess 4 out of 4 is okay. 3s. Oh, come on. 1 wound, so 2+ save. Oh, he fails it. Endurance. 4+, feel no pain. Ah. Oh. All the immortals are in rapid fire range. 20 shots, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Strength 5. Hey, good number of wounds. 2 up armor. Oh, it fails 1. 4 up, feel no pain. Oh. Just for the heck of it, non-rapid fire shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. Nothing. Snap firing, rapid fire to the drop pod. 2 hits. 1 glance. So he's down. Did he already take a 1? Okay, so he's down to 1 then. Then I'm going to charge. And you can overwatch. Do you want overwatch?
I will overwatch. Sniper?
Part sniper, okay. 6s. Nope.
Oh, not today.
I need a 7-inch charge. 55% chance. I'm in it! Oh yeah! That's right. And guess who's challenging Mephiston, who can't refuse? Guy with mind shackle scarabs and a war scythe. Oh yeah, baby. Comes down to this. I challenge you. You have to accept. Mind shackle scarabs. So 3d6 leadership test on leadership 10. Oh, he fails it!
He does.
Mephiston hits himself. So D3 auto hits on yourself. 1, and you wound yourself on a 4. No wound. But more importantly, he doesn't get to fight me. The immortals get to go first. No, the immortals can attack him. Challenge just stops me from hitting him if there's somebody else already there for me to hit.
I like how they changed that.
Me too. It really sucked when I had... Yeah, so many times when it just was like, really? Come on. So mortals hitting on 4s. Your weapons. And wounding him on 6s. 1 wound. Can you make it? Yeah, you made it. And then the Overlord gets to attack. He's got 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. 3 hits, and he wounds you on 3s. No saves, although you do get your feel no pain. Oh, 1 wound. 4 up, feel no pain. Okay, good. So Mephiston lost combat. He's not fearless, so he does have the End They Shall Know No Fear rule. Leadership 9. He's fine. So we have to find out what happens, which warlord is going to win this fight. And so I'm conceding the game, so we don't have to worry about silly tactical objectives and stuff. Okay. And so we're just going to go straight into the next Blood Angel's turn, but he's allowed to help if he wants. This is an ongoing challenge, though, so really if these guys pile in, all they'll do is stop the immortals from hitting him.
Yeah,
so
he doesn't need them.
He doesn't need them. All right. So we're just going to do this. I know we didn't do this assault, but we don't care. We're just going to find out. We're just going to keep doing this one until one of them is dead. And that'll be the... You have the victory, and we'll see who gets the moral victory.
Definitely.
But you'll still have the victory overall. So we should do the psychic phase. So go ahead, do your d6. Now you only get +3 this time. So you have 7 and I have 4. So he's going to attempt to cast endurance on himself. Needs 2, and he got 4. I guess I'm not going to deny that. And warp speed on himself. And he gets it, and I'll try to stop it, and I do not. Oh, nasty. At least I'm not enfeebled. So ongoing combat, Mind Shackle Scarabs. Leadership 10, 3d6 leadership roll. Oh, and he fails again. D3 attacks on yourself. He hits himself 3 times, wounds on 4s, but it's only AP 3, it doesn't matter. Now I get 3 attacks against him, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds! He has his feel no pain though. 4+ feel no pain from endurance. Oh, he's down another one! Woo! Do we make the mighty Mephiston run? Leadership 9? No, he's there. So now we're in the Necrons assault, so he still has his endurance and warp speed on. Okay. So, Mind Shackle Scarabs again. Leadership 10. This is pretty intense. Oh, he makes it! Oh no! He hits me 8, or he attacks me 8 times. Well, I can't complain if I got 2 out of 3. That was my chance to kill you. 8 attacks hitting on 3s. Oh, he whiffed 3 of them. So he's strength 6, and I'm toughness 5, so he's winning on 3s. 4 wounds. I have a 3-up invul save, because I gave myself a phase shifter. Oh yeah, baby! That's right. No wounds. Then I attack you. 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds! Feel no pain! Or you're dead! Oh, he survives! Just by 1. Leadership 9 on Mephiston. Does the little boy run? Nope. He stays and fights. Blood Angel's turn, so we're going to do the psychic phase.
Okay.
How many? How many? How many? How many? Just
2.
4. Nope, 5. And I get 2.
Yeah.
It's going for endurance, only using 3 dice. Oh, no endurance!
Get it.
Oh, but you might, now do you want to get force or warp speed?
Oh, we're going with warp speed.
Oh, you gotta go for force, because you can kill me with 1 hit.
I could kill myself with 1 hit.
You have it, oh, because you didn't have, yeah, you didn't get endurance.
You know what? We will go with force, because he's only got 1 wound left anyway.
That's true. Yeah, who cares if you insta-kill yourself?
Go
Force.
force.
Oh no! I'm gonna try to deny it anyways. No, well, I almost did, but no. Perils. Okay, perils of the warp. Perils of the warp. 5. So leadership test or take a wound. Leadership 10. Oh, the warp does not reclaim Mephiston. That would be a really cool ending. It's like, who wins? The warp wins. But the power does go off, so force is activated, which means he can kill the Overlord in 1 unsaved wound. 9 Shackle Scarabs first. Leadership 10, 3d6 leadership test. Oh, he fails it by 1. D3 auto wounds on yourself. Go ahead.
Oh.
D3 auto wounds. 1 auto wound. Oh, sorry, 1 auto hit. Wound on a 4.
4 up.
Oh, you take a wound, but you have your 2 up save. And no feel no pain. Oh, you're fine. Feel no pain at this point. It's funny, this you feel like this is going to like, determine whether you win or lose the game, right?
Oh, he's
but you've
sweating.
already won the game. We have to remember that. It's just, do I get to kill Mephiston or not?
I want to keep him alive.
I know. Yeah, you want the double victory.
important.
You're selfish.
Everyone's self.
You don't just want the regular victory, you want the moral victory too. Can't give the moral victory to the loser. All right, 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Oh, just 1 hit. He has no feel, no pain at this point. So if I wound him on a 3+, Mephiston is dead. Oh! Oh, Mephiston's alive! On to the Necron assault phase. I have no idea what turn it is. It doesn't really matter, because we're just going to the death. Mind Shackle Scarabs! Oh, he fails it again! Oh, holy cow.
Yeah.
So D3 auto hits on yourself. 1
One
wounded
again.
on a 4. A wound, 2+ save. Do you kill yourself? No. 3 attacks from the Overlord, though, while you're scratching your head, trying to get those Mind Shackle Scarabs out of it. Oh, only 1 hit. But once again, if I wound, then he's dead. 3+ to wound. Oh, Mephiston goes down. Oh, as he's scratching his skull to try to get the Mind Shackle Scarabs out, the Overlord takes punk shots at him over and over. I realize the Immortals could have been attacking him this whole time, and that may have killed him, but it really wasn't about the Immortals. It was about the Warlords.
I almost wish he would have killed himself instead.
That would have been
Taken
funny.
the tree away from you.
Or the warp kill him.
Yeah.
And that way my guy's like, no, I want the trophy. So yeah, because it's really Tracing the Infinite, and he collects Mephiston's head and takes it back to his museum to stay there forever and ever. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that game. We're going to have the post-game show in just a second for you Vault members, so you can click on the link below to go and watch that right now. Thanks for watching, and happy wargaming.